Challenges, adversity, struggles, these are difficult, aren't they? But it is through these difficulties that character gets created. That is how greatness is forged, through transformation. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're here for the first time, thank you so much for joining. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help us out. Thank you so much. I have one simple question for you today. How does a person rise into greatness without facing challenges? Give up? Well, the answer is they don't. Take a look at the people we admire, those who've made a real impact on the world. People like Gandhi, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Maya Angelou, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Louise Hay. Each one of them faced serious adversity. Some had incredibly difficult childhoods, abandonment, abuse, poverty, you name it. But they didn't let it define them. They used it. It's not the easy road that builds character. It's the hard one. It's the fire that forges strength. And nature has always reminded us of this truth. Think of the butterfly. Before it spreads its beautiful wings, it fights its way out of a dark, cramped cocoon. Think of the lotus flower. It doesn't bloom in clean, clear water. It grows up out of the muck and the murky, sticky mess at the bottom of the pond. And yet, it becomes something stunning. Or the phoenix. It's consumed by flames turned to ash, only to rise again stronger than before. That is the metaphor of life. That is the power of transformation. How do you become your highest self without any resistance? You don't. You don't need to go looking for challenges. They'll come. Life always brings them. But what matters is how you meet them and who you become on the other side. It's not easy. I know that. When you're in it, it feels messy, lonely, like it'll never end. But keep going. As Winston Churchill said, if you're going through hell, keep going. Because when you push through, something incredible happens. Your life opens up. You start to see your own strength. You look back and think, wow, I actually made it through that. And there's this moment of deep self-respect, pride, and gratitude. You are not weak. You are not stuck. You are powerful beyond measure. We've forgotten that we have this incredible strength within us. And I'm not just talking about muscles. I'm talking about emotional strength, energetic strength. Let me remind you of a story that was out some years ago. It was about this mother whose child was trapped under a car. Some of you might have heard about it. Well, she lifted the car just enough to save her baby. That wasn't brute strength. That was energy. That was love-fueled power. That was maternal instinct, courage, and focus, all coming together in one miraculous moment. And I remember something similar on a much smaller scale that happened to me. Something heavy had been delivered to my home, and I didn't know at the time, I didn't know how I was going to carry it up 3 flights of stairs. And at first I panicked and I thought, who can I call for help? But then I remembered that story of the mother and her child. And suddenly I felt a surge of power inside me. And I ran down those stairs and I grabbed that package and I somehow carried that 70-plus-pound box all the way up to my level. That strength, it was in me all along, just like it's in you. You have that same energy, that same power. You can call it God or source or spirit or the universe, whatever. That energy is already within you. And guess what? That's why you're here. That's why your soul chose this life to face these challenges, to rise, to show yourself what you're made of. You came here not just to survive, but to thrive, to create, to transform, to become. So I challenge you, starting today, to look at your life and say, this challenge is not the end of me. It's the making of me, because it really is. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this time with me. Blessings. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And remember, tap that notifications bell so you'll be notified when I post new content.